Broke live stream. We got an AR, we got a 22, we got an AK out on the channel. Real quick for the AI chat moderators, there are no firearm sales on the channel. There will be no touching of firearms. There will be no shooting of firearms. There will be no transportation of firearms, and everything is unloaded and pointed in a safe, beautiful direction, conducted by a professional, yours truly. For the rest of you non-AI chat moderator overlords, welcome to the Muzzlebroke channel. I appreciate you being here. Today we have out some pretty cool guns that I just wanted to talk about today, and moving from left to right on the screen, we have the Gun Geeks MD63, a very old school vibes AK, which is really awesome. Rods and Guns, what's up? Gavin, hello. Hectic, what's up, boys? Happy, I don't even know what day it is. Tuesday? Tuesday afternoon. The MD63 and AKM with the Romanian parts kit. Awesome. The beautiful dong. I really need to flip the dong on the stream so I can show you guys the trench art. Bayonet. The whole shebang, a really cool AK build that's going to be one of the next 1,000-round range reviews that we do here on the Muzzlebroke channel. And then the other two guns that we have actually already have the 1,000-round range reviews live on the channel. We have the 22LR Tandem Cross and Valkortsen 22 build. Really fun gun to shoot. A gun, maybe it was Hectic, that we named the Raptor. Don't really remember why we sat on that name, but it's a good name for the gun. It's a very beautiful 22 handgun. Typically 22 is fun, really doesn't get me going too much, but this build is incredibly fun. Flat shooting. It's got a big ridiculous compensator plus 22 LR. There's no recoil on this. The first time I shot it, it literally like an airsoft gun has more recoil than it. It's wild. And then we have the Adams Arms P2, arguably my most, by far it's my best AR build, most practically set up. I did run the 1,000-round range review with the Adams Arms P2 with a magnifier. I moved the magnifier around, but the Adams Arms P2 is a really incredible AR from Adams Arms. It's a great gun. I'm a big fan. I really like the aesthetic of it, and there is a lot of detail built into the gun that we will talk about today. And it actually did come with some really awesome furniture. I did switch that out for some Griffin armament stuff just because I wanted to FDE out the gun. But adjustable gas block, perfect for suppression. We have that one set up for a, the Sylvan Arms can. Running a Holosun Dot, Emissary Development Handbrake Mini, some Griffin armament rail covers. Comes with a Radian Raptor charging handle, an amazing Rave 140 trigger. Really awesome AR build. So this is definitely my favorite AR build that I have. We got my favorite 22 handgun, and we have a really awesome AK out on the stream today. I love those Rugers. Yeah, man, this is based off of the Ruger Mark IV build. But, you know, obviously we have a competition bolt, we have a aftermarket upper and an aftermarket lower. And this is just a really awesome 22 build. Damn, it could be the best AR in the world. It still just looks like a nasty basic AR-15. Beautiful guns, but AK on top for sure. I do really like the AK. You all know I'm a big AK fan, but just the performance of the P2 is pretty elite. This gas gun. So the AKM here, well, I guess it's technically not an AKM because it's a Romanian parts kit build, giving its nomenclature the MD63. Not that it matters all that much. This is from Gun Geeks, really cool. Hey, if you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzlebroke channel. It helps me out an absolute ton, and it is free to do, and I really do appreciate it. These are real guns, yes sir. So we got the MD63 Chamberlain 7.62 by 39. This is the, not aftermarket, what's the word I'm looking for? Surplus Romanian furniture. So we got a surplus Romanian bayonet, we got the Romanian dong, pistol grip, and stock. And then they did a battle-worn kind of finish on this that looks really clean. It just absolutely keeps the aesthetic of the AK. You get anything else from Gun Geeks? Not yet. I have not done their 1,000-round range review yet, but hopefully we can continue the partnership. Oh, a package arrived. Hopefully we can continue the partnership with Gun Geeks because they're really cool dudes. So, Romanian dong. Yes, the dong is this lower forend. It's kind of like a vertical foregrip style vibe. What do you think the best out-of-the-box AR is? Honestly, this has been my favorite out-of-the-box AR, the Adams Arms P2. It's a short-stroke, piston-driven system. I don't really like to talk American dollars on the stream due to the rules, but it's reasonable. Huge fan of the Adams Arms P2, adjustable gas block, amazing trigger, amazing short throw safety. It's a good time. Can you change the bayonet? You can definitely take the bayonet off and on very easily. It's kind of hard to tell, but there's a little button. There's a little button right there. You just kind of press that button on the bayonet and it slides off. So I can throw this bayonet on any of my other AKs. You should get a gold Desert Eagle. I would really like to. They're actually not, it's reasonable to do in the near future if the channel keeps getting some love and support. I don't make really much at all off this channel, but I do it for fun, and I really enjoy talking to you guys, and so it's cool, man. If you guys could, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a ton. And hey, guys, like the stream. It helps me get to more people. Anyone? Romanian Kalashnikov, 762, yes. I have a Romanian Guard AKM. Yeah, dude, the dongs and the AKs are definitely the vibe. Actually, I don't know if you guys heard my doorbell go off a couple of seconds ago, but I believe that is a new... I got some new pistol grips in, which is going to be pretty exciting from Lock Grips. One for the CZ75 SP01 Acu Shadow, and one for my SIG 226 Zev build, so those would be pretty cool. I was actually planning on filming with those today, but they didn't get in until just now. Nice guns, bro. Thank you, boys. Wow, nice collection. There's plenty more guns here on the Muzzle Bro channel. Typically for the live streams, I just kind of pick 3, set them out on the table, we chat about them. Muzzle, good evening, brother. 223 DMR, what's up, big dog? Like I said, the MD63 here, we are going to be doing the 1,000-round range review for it soon. Hopefully this Sunday. And then we have the Raptor, the 22LR handgun, tandem cross lower, Valkortsen upper, competition bolt from Valkortsen as well, Victory trigger. On the other side of the handgun, there are some really awesome thumb ledges. It's really fun to shoot that 22. Really good time. What's the red one? I just told you that. Jesus Christ is King. Ever thought about SMGs? We do have a lot of pistol caliber carbines on the channel. Just don't have one out right now. Welcome from Siberia. Wow, very cool. That's nice. You said 226? My fave. Yeah, I have the 6-hour P226 Zev Tech Edition. I know SIG gets a lot of heat for their P320s. I hate their P320s. I'm actually like a pretty big hater of the SIG Spear as well. I think that gun kind of sucks. But the 226 is, I like the 226. The 22 is sick, nasty. Dude, it's fun, man. The 22LR, I'm not going to tell you to, like, self-defend yourself with it or whatever, but, dude, it's a lot of fun to shoot at the range. But how many guns do you own and have in your collection? Well, Fed Boy, I'm not going to tell you that. But more than this, we have a whole gun room here on the Muzzle Bro channel. If you guys check out any of my videos, you'll see all, not all, but some of my guns behind me, and they're quite a bit. Those are sick. Yes, they're a lot of fun. The 1,000-round range review, if you guys are interested in these two guns, the Adams Arms P2 AR and the Raptor 22 LR, both the 1,000-round range reviews are up and live on the channel, so if you really want to see me getting after it and shooting with these guns and running build drills and accuracy tests and all that good stuff, you can do that. The MD63, we are working on getting that range review done, hopefully soon. If you guys are just stopping by, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. I love when we get new folks on the stream. We have a lot of fun in these live streams, but of course we have lots of other content as well. Do you think you'll end up getting a V Series Glock? Absolutely not. No, the V Series is straight up booty cheeks. No innovation, nothing different at all. I don't know what on earth would possess me to do that. So probably not. When is the trigger giveaway? We gave away the trigger on Friday on the Instagram. Nice toys. I have a Glock 19 maybe. Stop asking if I have any explosives. I don't. If you guys are just stopping by, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out an absolute ton. It is free to do, and I have lots of awesome content. What else you got in that collection? Quite a bit. We have lots of ARs. We got lots of AKs. We got shotguns. We got PCCs. We got 2011s. We got Glock builds. We got EDC guns. A little bit of everything. No, it's a G9 from Glock. Oh, interesting. Shoot guns, not heroin. I agree. Heroin's no good. What is your dream gun build? I really like the PPSH-41, the World War II subgun from Russia. And funny enough, I am getting that built out right now. So we will have a PPSH-41, was one of my dream guns. So I'm really excited for that. Hard to find matching FDE. All brands are a little different. Yeah, that's kind of the fun of it, right? The pistol grip, stock, and rail covers are all actually the same shade because they're all from Griffin Armament. But I just spray painted the Emissary Development grip, and we just got a classic Magpul mag on this too. No significant changes compared to current Glocks. We're talking about the V-Series. Not functionally for the shooter. There are basically no changes. The V-Series Glock is basically I think they switched around the internals. Funny enough that I use the word switch there, so you don't add a switch. But other than switching around the internals for the Glock V series, I don't, like, there's no, not, to my knowledge, and I'm not like, I don't have an in with Glock or anything, but to my knowledge, the Glock V series doesn't actually, like, it doesn't do anything different. Like, there's not a better trigger or a more accurate barrel or better ergonomic, like, it's, I don't know, stupid. Should I get a 38 special? I have some revolvers in 38 special and 357. They're fun, kind of expensive round, but wow, Queen Lear says, what's up? I have a Noveske upper. What lower do you recommend? Because either can't find a lower from Noveske to match. I like Aero Precision is a classic decent quality lower that's not going to be like ridiculous. But honestly, I've had luck with Anderson lowers, PSA, Blem lowers. I don't think it really matters functionally, but if you want it to matter aesthetically. Fake, he says. If you guys are just stopping by, welcome to the Muzzlebro channel. Please subscribe. I really would appreciate it. Hope everyone is having a nice, fun Tuesday today. I'm trying to think of Blue Goose has $2 margaritas tonight, if anyone's interested in that. I'm a convicted felon with an active warrant. That's ill-advised. It must be nice having all these guns. Yeah, it is nice. It's nice not being a felon. No shade to you, Jimmy. I'm not trying to be a butthole, if you will. But yeah, we got the MD63 by Gun Geeks, a really awesome, kind of classic vibes AKM build. I guess technically it's not an AKM because it is Romanian. The only thing that I changed on this from Gun Geeks was the trigger. I did add a little bit of an upgraded AK trigger just because I really want to run the piss out of this gun at the range. And actually, you know, like a mil-spec AK trigger, actually like fuck with pretty hard. I do think I can shoot pretty well with just a mil-spec AK trigger. Mil-spec AR trigger, I suck a little bit with, but that's okay. In the center, we do have the Raptor. This is a beautiful 22 LR build based off of the Ruger Mark IV. We have a beautiful lower from Tandem Cross, big fan of the red, and a Volkortsen upper with a huge compensator on it, which for a 22 LR is unnecessary, but still a ton of fun. And then we have the Adams Arms P2. It just looks like a basic AR, but it's kind of anything but. 5-position adjustable gas block, comes with a short throw safety, upgraded charging handle, upgraded trigger, the whole shebang from Adams Arms. I'm a pretty big fan. Hey guys, please subscribe to the Muzzlebro channel. It helps me out an absolute ton, and I really would appreciate it if you could. We are actually almost at 31,000 subscribers, which I'm hoping to hit after the stream. So it's free to do. It's the best way to support the channel is just to subscribe to the channel, man. Helps me out. Jimmy, you can still have black powder weapons, but it'll take them 30 seconds to load, probably more than 30 seconds. And crossbows, yeah. True sent a gift of 100 schmeckles. I don't know what the gifts do, but thank you. Real? Yes, these are all real guns. In fact, the 1,000-round range reviews are up on the channel for the Adams Arms P2 as well as the Raptor. And you can see me shoot all of these guns on not the live streams, basically. Do you prefer polymer or wood styling for AKs? It truly just depends on the vibe. I think it's really... Below Average Utah Dad, what's up, man? Hey, buddy, how's it going? How's the AR-10 build going? I'm going to switch... I have one that I've built, and I'm going to switch some pieces around first, but it's going great. Below Average Utah Dad was nice enough to donate an AR-10 lower to the channel, which I appreciate. I hope his channel's going well. I haven't chatted with him in a minute, but he's cool, too. Thoughts on the MP7? Well, you know, everybody loves the MP7, but it's lame because we can't get the MP7. And I think I might get some hate for this, but the PSA MP7 fake chassis thing is, I think, disgusting, like just gross. I played with it at, what was that event I went to? Does anyone know? Goals, Gun Owners of America bullshit or whatever. And I picked up the PSA 5.7 thing. They actually have a video out on it, like a little short. I was like, oh, here it is, but it's kind of like, not a big fan. We back again, brother. Where's the shotguns? Don't have them out today. Raptor review video is sick. Yeah, the Raptor 1,000-round range review is live on the channel. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure if I can have a crossbow. Interesting. We back again. Yeah. Are those real? Yes. Real guns, yes. Below Average Utah Dad. We're doing a giveaway on his channel for the custom PSA dagger. Pretty cool. Have you shot that dagger a lot, Below Average? I've had mixed results. Russian and American. Yeah, man. Well, actually, this is a Romanian parts kit build, MD63. But yes, the Adams Arms P2. Red Knight sent a gift of 100 schmeckles. We appreciate that. I see you prepared yourself for the people who got their EBT taken away. Yes, the SNAP benefits are over. Thank God, man. The fact that my tax dollars go to pay for other people's food makes me just irrationally angry. I've been out of work. I've lost my job. I lose my jobs all the time. I don't get fucking food stamps? Insane to me. Thank you, Red Knight, for another gift of 100 Smeckles. If you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. I really would appreciate it. Adam's Arms or Daniel Defense? I'm going to go Adam's Arms on this. I've shot Daniel Defense. I don't own a Daniel Defense. Funny enough, the hat that I wear in all of my videos is a Daniel Defense hat, but I don't have a Daniel Defense, nor do I think I would ever get one for myself just because of the amount of dino nuggets that they charge. The Adam's Arms P2 is much less dino nuggets and is incredible. Below Average says, I have all daggers in my armory. If you've had good luck with them, then that's good for you, man. I don't own one. I haven't had good luck with the ones I've shot. They should go back to the block and cheese and canned meat from the government. Yeah, I 100% agree. In fact, the whole reason they moved away from stamps, like the actual physical stamps, is because it's like, oh, it's like shameful to use your stamp. Like, good. Feel some shame that you can't afford food for your family. Sorry. Get a job. I stand by this. I'm not kidding. Max says, yeah, hey, guys, subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. I would really appreciate that. It helps me out an absolute ton. Can we touch the gun? Not in the live streams. Gabby Bays, what's up? All you need is a light machine gun and a tank. I do have some RPKs, which are pretty cool. Yeah, so do those tax dollars go back to your check? No, they don't, but it's the principle. No touchy of guns on YouTube Live. Yes, he's right. LOL, I remember my brother-in-law getting the cheese. It was good cheese. You think my ass can afford cheese? You know what I had for lunch today? Pre-workout. Nothing, because I don't have any money for food. But I'm not on Snap, so that's okay. I remember, looks like a modded M4. Yeah, screw hungry children. I 100% agree. I don't care. Not my problem, bro. Not my problem at all. Scar L, is that an AK-47? This is a Romanian parts kit MD63 from Gun Geeks. Meanwhile, the White House gets a ballroom. I think two things can be true at once. I think that the government spends stupid money on a lot of stupid things, and I'm not afraid to call out which of those I think are stupid. I think food stamps are stupid. We shouldn't have them. I think spending money on the White House ballroom is also stupid. Two things can be true at once. I agree with you. The AR is nice, thank you. Oh, my sexy little gun. I must confess, I love you. My AK and my M4 romance. Yeah, man, it's kind of fun. We have like an old school vibes AK and kind of a new school vibes AR. A huge fan of the Adam's Arms. Hey, for those of you just tuning in, welcome to the Muzzle Broke live stream. We do live streams. We have lots of other awesome content too. From right to left on the table, we got the MD63 from Gun Geeks, a Romanian parts kit AK. We have the Raptor, the Valkortsen Tandem Cross upper and lower combo 22LR, and the Adam's Arms P2. Hey guys, subscribe to the channel, helps me out a ton. I'm getting behind in the car, man. And the kids starve. Fuck the kids. Did you build the Adam's Arms? Nope, it's from Adam's Arms. The government is not your baby daddy. I agree. All right, brother, I'm going to see you live. All right, bro. I thought you were talking about stamped AK receivers for a minute. That's actually incredibly hilarious. Do you use the AK to shoot holes in Swiss cheese? I wouldn't waste my cheese because my cheese is not free from the government. Someone eating lead. Man, I'm going to tell you the FBI. Okay, whatever. Travis says, hey, Travis. Now you need to do at least 15 to 20 hours of community service per week to get EBT if you don't have a job. Well, good. Not your problem. I had peanut butter on some crackers. That's all I had in the cupboard. It's not like all jobs pay great. I'd say it's only actually, yeah, whatever. Glad you decided to change your handgun this stream. Yeah, man. Whatever. Hey, if you guys just stopping by, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. Please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. Most of the money from the ballroom was from private donations. Well, then they can do what they want. I need the ballroom. So old granny disabled should starve. Yes. Do you like Trump? I really don't like anybody. I think everybody should have food stamps. I disagree. Then move to communist Russia. I love peanut butter and crackers. Your baby's got to eat first. Babies meaning guns. I agree. Patty says, hey, Red Ruger 22. Scoot, lunch for tomorrow. Scoot, you're the man. Scoot has been a long-time supporter of the channel. We love Scoot. We love Gabby. We love all the old school guys, but we do also love new subscribers to the channel and the stream, so please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. Helps me out a ton. And and I appreciate that. But thank you, Scoot. You're a very kind gentleman. You always have been, and I am forever indebted to your support of the channel. Do you have an AWM or a car? I have a Swedish Mauser that's kind of similar, but no. He'd rather buy guns than food. Got it. Well, you know, maybe I'll just take your food. Ever think of that one? Could anyone help me with... okay. What is that pistol? It's kind of a Frankenstein build. It's got a Volkortsen upper, tandem cross lower, 22 LR, based on the Ruger Mark IV. Get a pizza with tequila. I have some tequila in the freezer. Guns can be food. I love your weapons. Is that a 43 Walther? No. We got the Adams Arms, P2, 223, 556. We got the Volkortsen Tandem Cross Raptor, we call her. And the MD63 by Guns Geeks. Thanks, mate. No problem. Hey, any heat cannon? I have the JPX from High Point. Is that a suppressor? No suppressors on the stream today, but I do have lots of suppressors. I sent $10 in a gift, Gabby says. Oh, thank you then, Gabby. I'm sorry, I'm kind of lost in the sauce in the comments. But yes, Gabby and Scoot have been longtime supporters, so we love Gabby and Scoot. I love the slide on your 22. Yes, the uppers from Volkortsen. Hey guys, please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. Helps me out an absolute ton. You'll get to hear me talk about guns. Sometimes I rant about food stamps, apparently. We really don't get too political on the live streams, but the live streams are kind of my outlet, because after being a fake-ass, quite frankly, bitch all day at work and not saying anything that I think because, you know, I'm not paid to think, I like to get on the live streams and vent and speak my opinions. Is that a charging handle? Yes, they all have charging handles. You're probably referring to the competition bolt on the Raptor. How much was the 22 build? The Prasad family. 2A forever. What's up? In the chat once, I said I miss guns not feeling like cheap plastic, and someone called me a FUD. No, I agree. Sometimes when I pick up, dude, that's why I like just do like a good AK, bro. Gets me. ARs, I don't think have that cheap plasticky feel, but honestly, the gun that I've been working with recently that does is, unfortunately, the Kriss Vector. I think the Kriss Vector has a very cheap and plasticky feel, and it's sad. Who needs food when you have tequila? Agreed. Yo, okay. Sup, chat? Focus. It was a latte. Dong Life. Who'd you steal that AK from? Gun Geeks. Oh my God. I subbed and liked. Thank you, Robert Sanchez. I don't know how far I am in the comments, but hey, if you guys please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel, helps me out. Red Knight sent a gift of 100 schmeckles. Muzz, my Sure Shot chassis is taking forever to ship. Really? Where'd you get it from, Gabby? Some guns, they take too far. What? The hollow on your 223 is nice. Yeah, the Holosun AMES core. Pretty big fan of Holosun stuff. So does the G36 feel like cheap plastic? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, Kriss Vector sucks. I like the Vector. Actually, funny enough, the package that we received moments ago may actually be the Kriss Vector FRT. I'm not quite sure, but that is coming in this week. So the Kriss Vector with the FRT will be a ton of fun, but yeah, the Kriss Vector just feels kind of cheap and shitty. Any life card folding single shot? I don't have that. Would I like one? Yeah, sure. I mean, I actually could see a very practical application for that. I think, you know, walking the line between like the best defensive pistols and like what is sometimes practical is kind of tricky. But I definitely see the benefit of that. From Sure Shot directly. Malik Ferris is here. What's up? I like that AK. And someone else asked about the AK. Yes, this is the MD63 from Gun Geeks. Hey guys, subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. It's free to do. There are 256 of you on the live stream right now. Please subscribe. I really would appreciate it. And hey guys, like this stream. That's disappointing to hear about the Vector. Yeah, the Vector is kind of booty cheeks. Not gonna lie. But we'll see how it runs with the FRT. Bayonet looking sweet. I put a banana clip on my SKS. Fun. Are those three guns are all I would ever want. They're beautiful. $5, thank you. That boy, we love a good donation here on the Muzzle Broke channel. Do I see an AK, comrade? Yes, we got the MD63 from Gun Geeks, sharing 762 by 39. Nice guns, thank you. CZ Shadow Orange, great affordable pistol. Malik, I got the PSA 105. Can you show a knife, please? I do have a knife over there, actually, on the, like, little entertainment center, maybe. Run. Would you ever own any 38s? I have 38 specials, and I have 380s, yes. Usually some firearms that feel super cheap and plastic also have a crappy bolt charging handle. I'd agree. Any 1911s? I do have some 2011s. I do have a TSIS 1911 that's actually being sent off to be gold plated right now. Hey guys, subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. I really would appreciate it. Helps me out a ton. It's free to do. Yeah, that's not a Ruger. Well, it's based off of the Ruger Mark IV build, but tandem cross lower, Valkortsen upper, 22 LR. It's a lot of fun. I love your gun. Thank you. Vector is just nostalgic. Other than that, the actual civilian version sucks. I would agree. And hopefully it will suck less with the FRT. So, what's the AK? Russian? It is a Romanian parts kit build. All the money I spend, yeah, I agree. The UMP has that cheap plastic feel. That's sad. It's an AK, it's Romanian. But, well, Romanian parts kit put together here by Gun Geeks. No, the knife on the gun. The bayonet on the MD63 Romanian surplus furniture with the bayonet. Pretty cool. The MP7, Gabby says, has that feeling too. That's unfortunate. I actually have never shot an MP7, but it's sad to hear that it is shitty. Not gonna lie, I love my Vector. I hate the charging handle, but everything else is flawless. I've actually had a ton of malfunctions and issues with my Vector, which is sad. You can hunt wild hogs with these guns on private land. What's the AR? The Adams Arms P2, piston-driven AR, adjustable gas block, short throw safety, Radian Raptor charging handle, incredible trigger. How many galactic coins did you trade? Personally, 0. Panhandled for the channel. But I think all in, you'd be around maybe 1,100 galactic coins. I've never seen the Raptor before. Thought it was a modified Ruger. It kind of is, kind of isn't. How much the AK? The AK actually is very reasonably Dino Nugget cost. Check them out at Gun Geeks. Hey, if you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. I really would appreciate it. There are about 300 of you in the stream right now, so drop a like on the stream, and please, God, subscribe to the channel. Help me escape the matrix that is my daily life. Good-looking firearms. I have a question. How often do you clean your equipment? I'll actually spend some time to answer this question. Thank you for asking that. When I only had a few guns, I cleaned them every time after I shot them. That's what my dad did. That's what my grandpa did. So that's just what I did. Now, the guns that I use practically, in a sense of my everyday carry gun, my nightstand pistol, and my nightstand CQB rifle, I make sure that they are clean. The guns that I do a 1,000-round range review and put up on the wall to have fun with, I don't really clean them that often, and I definitely should. I don't think I've cleaned the P2 since I shot 1,000 rounds through it. I just don't think I have. But you should. I would recommend cleaning your guns, honestly, every time after you shoot them would be my recommendation that's safest. Practically every 500 rounds is reasonable. Good-looking firearms, I already answered that. Never buy a Pakistan, yeah, I wouldn't. Do Romanians make good hardware? I think so. I have a bayonet on my AK. Twin, Malik Ferris says. Never shot a Vector. You're not missing out. I got the famous guns. Have the feeling the G36C was for me, which shattered my dreams for owning one. Why was that, Gabby? Get some varnish on that AK. Yeah, we could. Shoot the camera. Please subscribe and like. You could be the next winner of a giveaway. That's very true. What do you look for in a man? Man, the amount of times I've tried to help my female single friends. Where can I get the AKS 74U? PSA, Palmetto State Armory, probably, I would guess. Wait, are these real guns? Yes. Gaming with Jake says hi. What else do you got, King Dante? We have quite a bit of guns here on the Muzzle Bro channel. For the live streams, I typically just pick out a small handful. But hey guys, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. It helps me out an absolute ton. It is free to do. And we do giveaways, 1,000-round range reviews, lots of shorts. We actually have a short that drops. I have no idea what the short for today is. That drops in 1 minute. Very exciting. Beautiful. Just beautiful. What a beauty. The pistol looks awesome. Yeah, the Raptor, man. It's cool. What's your favorite rifle? That I own, Probably my Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch. 30 years ago, I can get AKs for 200 schmeckles. Unfortunately, that is not the case anymore. The AK market is absurd. Why does the sight on the assault rifle look like a mailbox? It's a red dot. It's not an assault rifle, and it is the Holosun AMES core. I used to be an AK guy, then ARs became super popular, and I can see applications for both. I love them both. Yeah, I agree. They're both very cool in their own way, and we love different guns and different stuff, so yeah. 22, yes, the Raptor is a 22 LR pistol. I like the first one. It's my favorite. Good, man. It's cool AR, bro. Piston-driven system, adjustable gas block. It's a good time. Why are you not a Glock guy? I'm not an anything guy. I don't really have fealty to one specific brand. I like my Glock 17. I use my Glock 17 as my nightstand pistol almost all the time. I carry my Glock 17. I also carry my SIG P365 AXG Legion. I like my 226 Zev by SIG. I like some Canik guns. I like 2011s. I like a little bit of everything. I'm not really super loyal to anything, I guess. The cheap metal plastic feel shattered my dreams of owning a G36, but rumor has it they're releasing metal body for the future here in the US. That would be really cool. Do a super quick gun breakdown. Sure, we got the Adams Arms P2. Let's run through this build. Up front, we are running a Sylvan Arms muzzle device for the Sylvan Arms suppressor. I have a Griffin Armament rail cover pistol grip in stock. I have an Arid Manufacturing sling hold together by a Sentry strap. We got the Emissary Development Handbrake Mini. We got a Magpul mag. We got a Radian Raptor charging handle and a short throw safety by Radian. We got the Holosun AMES core, and we have a Rave 140 trigger on this bad boy. That is the build in the Adams Arms P2. If you would choose guns to go to war with, what would they be? Glock 17 Gen 3 and probably the Adams Arms P2, quite honestly. With the 303 Savage lever actions, 7.62 by 39 is king. I do like my 7.62. What do you need to buy your first hand? There are no selling. Please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel, guys. I really would appreciate it. It helps me out an absolute ton when you guys subscribe. It's free to do. And we have lots of awesome content. I think this is the most viewers we've had on a stream in a while, man. So I appreciate that. 297 of you here. Please like the stream. It helps me out. Have you modded the Raptor? Yeah, that's kind of the Raptor is all modded. It's Frankenstein gun completely. So it's basically, the whole thing is aftermarket. Yeah, I carry my Glock 17, 4th generation. Nice. If you guys are just stopping by for the AI chat moderators, there are no firearm sales on the channel. There are no transportation of firearms. There are no shooting of firearms. There's no touching of firearms. And everything is pointing in a safe direction, and I am a professional. So guys, please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. I'm a 40 Smith & Wesson. Cool. Smash that like, guys. Such good content, not getting some love. Yeah, story of my life, bro. MAGA! I don't agree with anyone all the time. So the assault red, it's not an assault rifle. Looks so cool. I would put a red safety selector. Of course. Glock 4. Gen 4 19. There's no such thing as an assault rifle. Well, there actually is, there is, but not on this channel. Is that an AK-47? And an AKM, MD63. Hell yeah, man, just liked. Thank you, James Davis. What's good, everyone? Chris Lewis says. LPVO on the Raptor. I guess I could. In my state, they call them assault rifles. Well, then you're in the wrong state. That's an AK-74. No, it's not. It's an MD63 Chamberlain 7.62 by 39. It's a Romanian parts kit, AKM build. Like and subscribe. Hell yeah, Christopher Lewis. What trigger is on the Raptor 22? This is the Tandem Cross Victory trigger. It's actually really incredible. Pretty big fan. Are you allowed to have a 30-round? You really need to educate yourself on the nomenclature of these guns. I hate to be that guy, but these are mags. Nothing is an assault rifle. That's kind of, I'm being a butthole about that. You can't buy an AR, which isn't, okay, whatever. Thoughts on the Springfield Hellcat? I liked the Springfield Hellcat when I came out. I since think it has been outclassed. Do you have more guns? Yeah. 223 good for home defense? Yeah, it'll do it. 122 LR is that? It's the Raptor, bro. I love those metal mags. Yeah, it fits with the AK vibe for sure. Would you consider yourself a gun enthusiast? Sure. I'm pretty enthusiastic about my guns by definition, so. And you're using it for funsies. I love my Springfield St. Victor. It's a good solid gun. Damn, the wood furniture is gorgeous. Yeah, it's surplus Romanian AK furniture. Wow, what a beautiful AK we have here on the stream. I love the OG. I like the OG AK more. Yeah, man. Hey, if you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. I would really appreciate it. It helps me out a ton. We have the Adams Arms P2, a short stroke gas piston operated AR. Really big fan of this guy. The Raptor, the 22LR build from Valkortsen and Tandem Cross. The 1,000-round range review for both of these guns are live up on the channel right as we speak. And then we have the MD63 from Gun Geeks, a Romanian parts kit build. Super cool build for this guy. How long is the barrel on the AR? 16 inches. How did you come up with the name Muzzle Broke? So I'm actually very poor. I live in squalor. And I was spending so much dino nuggets on my guns that I was like, like muzzle break, muzzle broke. I'm broke because of all my muzzles. You get these guns in and you end up adding an optic and this and that and ammo and range fees. And it's an expensive hobby. So that's how I landed on the name. I'm a big fan of high-end stuff. I'm a big fan of low-end stuff if it works. The whole kind of joie de vie of the channel is, I'm not going to bullshit you. I think a lot of YouTube people bullshit you all the time. And they get something and they're like, oh, this is great. And it's actually not great. And I have done range reviews for the Bear Creek Arsenal PCC that I'm like, hey, I don't think this is that great, man. So I think you can be cost effective with your stuff. I'm not rocking an EOTech. I'm always rocking a Holosun. I think EOTech's overrated. And that just kind of goes to my general theory on firearms and stuff. And actually, funny enough, I kind of was talking about this in a video earlier today that I filmed. Is I think you could also have fun with your stuff, man. And this channel, we do talk about serious stuff. I'm always going to give you honest reviews of parts, pieces, guns, all that good stuff. But and I think you should have a practical setup in some instances. I think you should have a practical setup home defense gun. I think you should have a practical EDC. I think you should have a practical nightstand pistol. But those are three. I think you should have at least 3 practical guns. And hey, if you want to have some jackass builds, dude, go for it, bro. Who am I to tell you, that's not very practical? Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I have that fake G36 build with a stupid G36 rail and a big ridiculous LPVO and a suppressor. Yeah, it's a little retarded, but that's okay. You're allowed to be a little retarded. Secondary question. You said the Hellcat has been outclassed. What would you say outclassed it? The P365. Doesn't that grip of the front of your AK make it against the law? No. Steel case ammo is hard and doesn't cycle as well. I've had good luck. Gabby's got to go. Well, thanks for stopping by, Gabby. I love the integrated wood grip. Yeah, it's actually, it's very nice to shoot. Where did you get that kit? Gun Geeks. Steve, the grip, the handgun for Street War, AR for home invasion, the AK for... All right. I'd love to hear your take on my AK builds, but I live too far. EOTech LPVO is a move, for real, for real. I think all the EOTech stuff is good, but just overrated. Impractical Want. What's a cheaper knockoff to the Scar 308? Broke advice. Probably the PSA has one. They're the Jackal. I have shot the 5.56 Jackal. Actually, I enjoy the 5.56 Jackal. I have not shot the 308 Jackal, but Muzz, when is the subscriber gun rating coming? I forget about it all the time. I'm sorry, don't hate me. If you guys are just stopping by, welcome to the Muzzle Broke channel. Please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. I really would appreciate it. It's free to do, and we have a lot of fun on the live streams. I have a lot of fun on 1,000-round range reviews. Malik hasn't forgotten. Never forget. We'll do it at some point. Maybe I'll do it on a live stream. If I could print out some photos, that would be easy to do. Honestly, I've just been really busy because I got a new job and got fired and got another new job and so. And I have the girlfriend now, so I do my best to make her a priority as well as my job a priority, as well as lifting a priority, as well as YouTube a priority, as well as not blowing my brains out a priority. So a lot of things going on the Muzzle Broke channel. What's the red and black? This is a gun that we've named the Raptor. It is not actually, really, that's not the name of it, but we have a Valkortsen upper on a Tandem Cross lower, 22LR upgraded build. It's pretty cool, man. I have fun with it. Do you have any shotguns? And if so, what's your favorite one? Yeah, we have a lot of shotguns. A lot of hunting shotguns. We have an AK shotgun that's really awesome. We have a Daria DY12, an AR shotgun. Pretty cool. What other guns are you able to show on the stream? I'm allowed to show all my guns on the stream. Just typically I bring out 3 at a time, so just we have something different to talk about on each stream. Hello from Melbourne, Australia. Hello. If you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzlebroke channel. I would appreciate it. All right, question. Have you seen the Antimatter Industries Scope Switch 2.0? I have. Cool. I don't know. I'm not going to get one personally. If they want to give me one, I will gladly take it. But I'm not going to go get one. You have an iPad? I don't have an iPad. Get a projector and show it on the wall. There's a way. And what? A girlfriend. You go, Muzz. Yeah, man. The stream of skanks in and out of Insano Land has ended. And now we are not doing that anymore. So quite the switch up. If you guys are just stopping by, welcome to the Muzzlebroke channel. I appreciate you being here. I love these streams because I can talk freely. And it's incredible. I love being able to speak. I feel like all day you go to work and you have to like not talk like about what you want to talk about and like watch your language. Like what kind of bullshit is this? Cobra Sight on the AK when? Probably not for a long time. Can't take criticism? I can take criticism. I don't care. Criticize me, bro. Do you have the double pump? I'll give you a double pump. He just can't touch any firearm. I agree. Muzz gets more girls than me. I do my best. What's the AK chambered in 7.62 by 39? Did your AK come with the cleaning rod? Yes. Now would be a good time to talk about what the Gun Geeks MD63 actually comes with, because it comes with a lot of stuff. I thought I showed it all in the unboxing, but maybe I didn't. The Gun Geeks MD63 comes with the bayonet, it comes with this furniture, it comes with the cleaning rod, it comes with a oiler, it comes with a cleaning kit, it came with the bayonet cover, and it also came with a really nifty holding pouch, you may say. All Romanian surplus, so pretty cool. Would you ever go to a pawn shop? I've gone to a pawn shop looking for gun stuff a couple of times, but I have never found a Dino Nugget cost that was like reasonable. I see an Xbox controller. Sadly, Halo is going to our new nemesis, PlayStation. Yeah, we'll probably be playing some Call of Duty tonight. My Call of Duty name is just Muzzlebroke, if you guys are so inclined. I don't know if that would be something that interests you. Can't handle firearms in a YouTube live. YouTube policy. Yes, sir. Is that a 1063 or no? If you're talking about the AK, Malik, it's the MD63. 1063. I'm not quite sure what that word. What do you think about certain individuals who only swear by Glocks? I find it interesting that Glock is the only weapon that's good. I like my Glocks, man. I think Glocks have a place. I like the full-sized or closer to full-size Glocks better. Way you showing guns for, you prick. Prick is a good insult. It's a good one. He said duty. Call of Duty, yeah. Now the government wants to go after Ruger next. For what? I don't know. If you guys are just stopping by, welcome to the Muzzlebroke channel. I really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the Muzzlebroke channel. It helps me out a lot. It's free. It's easy to do. It helps support the channel and, quite frankly, like your Second Amendment rights. Everyone in the YouTube space with gun stuff, we struggle a little bit. Well, some don't, and some do, and I'm unfortunately a struggle bus. But that's okay. The MD63 is the 1063. It was called the MD63 prior to becoming a civilian version. Well, the more you know. Thank you, Malik. I didn't know that. Good day, Malik. Good day, Scoot. Thoughts on the Q86 Blackout? I see more people reviewing them and are getting blown. I want to get blown. My thoughts on 86 Blackout. Cool caliber, super expensive round, and super expensive platform to shoot it out of. Cool, not necessarily practical. Quite frankly, I have a 300 Blackout 10.5 inch AR that I really like, and I don't ever shoot it because of the price point of the 300 Blackouts. So, you know. I subbed, thank you. Zyro's Garden, what's up, dude? Guns and Gadgets did a video. Yeah, there's plenty of videos on there. How do you compare Glocks with a SIG P365 XL? Here would be my short, I don't know, man. I don't like concealed carry style Glocks. Maybe it's because I don't have much time with them, but the Glock grip specifically in a smaller frame doesn't jive well with my hand and firearm manipulation. So for Glocks, I like my Glock 17 because it's a full-size grip. I like the Glock 45 because it's a full-size grip. I don't love the Glock 19 And anything smaller than the Glock 19, I just don't like the grip of. I like the grip of the P365s better, so that's what I prefer to carry, I guess. Cobra sight on the AK-1. I have to look into the Cobra sight. I don't have one. Hope all has been good. Same, Muzz. Yes. Question: I bought an all's good with me. Sorry, my brain we're getting a little scrambled. I haven't eaten dinner or lunch today, so. Question: I bought an American Tactical AR. Okay, what's the question? Yes, sir. Oh, you guys are just chit-chatting. Are you proud of all the gunfire victims yearly versus in the U.S.? I'm guilty too. Learn from the laws and numbers in Holland. That's pretty lame. Am I proud of all the gunfire victims? No, but I'm prepared to take them on. Quite frankly, it's one of those things where, all right, so you ban guns, then criminals have them. I look at all the stabbings in Britain, man. Like who cares? I don't care. Screw yourself, Tom. If you guys are just stopping by, welcome to the Muzzbro channel. It's been a little bit of a spicy stream. Maybe it's because I'm hungry. Maybe it's because I have to work for a living and I can't sit home and get government assistance and food stamps. I don't know. Damn, bro, I can't find a kid I like on there. With Mitch match looking. James, email me and I can hook you up with some Gun Geek stuff. Tim says, hey. All right, see you, Scoot. Thanks for the donation, brother. I will be eating like a king for lunch tomorrow. Glock's the best handgun because it looks clean. Nah, it's all preference. Silas, beautiful collection. Thank you. Malik says, what's wrong with the Glock 19? Just doesn't fit my hand. Just subbed. You shot the new Alien yet? No. Probably won't. Probably won't get a chance to do that, but that's okay. Do gun review / pro gun channels, in your opinion, cater more to the sponsors than their view? Oh yeah, 100%. I'm not going to name any names, but obviously I'm in. Yes, is my short answer to that question. And I will say, I see the appeal from my side, and I don't do it. I really try, and that's why I like cuss and swear and bullshit with you guys on the live stream, because like I'm a person. I'm authentic. I am myself. But I don't know, man. Like if someone paid you 10 grand to say that their gun was good and it wasn't bad, like would you do it? A lot of people would. So I always recommend taking anything in life, anything. Take everything anyone says with a grain of salt, dude. It's their opinion. Even like Honest Outlaw or whatever. Like I don't know him. But he's got huge hands. I don't have big hands. So if he likes a handgun, maybe it fit his hands very well. Like maybe it wouldn't fit it's one of those things where like just because someone has an opinion, like you have to form your own opinions. But to answer your question, do gun review channels cater to sponsors? Yeah, 100%. I'm asking what's the thoughts on a long-range rifle with an AR American Tactical. I'm not really a long-range shooter. Hi, Anthony. Hey. Hello, everyone. First time here. What's up, Baby Shark? What are your thoughts on the HK 9mm? I don't actually have any HK stuff, so. Also, Russian Red Knight sent 100 schmeckles. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate the giftsies. Also, Muzz, if you ever buy more mags, don't buy Russian. They cost an arm. Yeah, I wouldn't buy a Russian mag. There's no point. Do you have any 357? Yeah, I have a ton of 357. Cole Noir. Don't know who that is. Show us more guns. What kind of finish is that on the AK? So this is kind of like it comes from Gun Geeks like this. They kind of do like a battle-worn finish on it, which basically they just kind of remove some of the bluing. But it looks, so I'll rephrase. Some of the pieces for this Romanian parts kit build are just worn because they're Romanian parts kit build. Off the top of my head, which pieces are worn, I don't really remember. But they basically wear the new pieces to match all right, so like the mag. The mag is a surplus mag, so it's worn. I think the trunnion is worn. So they try and match the new pieces to match the old pieces. And I think they do a pretty good job. I haven't shot either the P221 or the Kimber 2 K11. So do you have any SMGs? Ton of PCCs. Donate, and he might show us the gun room. Yeah. What is your thoughts on the HK? I don't have any thoughts on that. I'm sorry, brother. What is your channel about? Guns, gun stuff. We do live streams. We do short form videos. We do lots of 1,000-round range reviews. Yeah. He has a CZ that is similar to the Alien's low bore axis. Yes, I actually got some new grips for the CZ Customs build in, I think like 2 seconds ago up front. Malik says, yeah, what do we do here? Guns, gun reviews, gun accessories. Yeah. Do you wish you had bigger hands? No. I think I have fairly average-sized hands. So most guns fit my hands decently. Do you own any Geissele products? The ALG AK trigger is a Geissele-esque product. Do you have any? I don't. Looks sexy, not gonna lie. Yeah, dude, it's great. Malik, if you're into it, send me an email. I can hopefully hook you up. No firearm sales on the channel, guys. What are your thoughts on the new Glock? I'm sick of the V model. It's stupid. It's really dumb. Glock should innovate for the end shooter, and they didn't do that. So really stupid. The wood foregrip is hideous. That's ludicrous, big dog. It's amazing. Yeah, the dong is incredible. What's the F feet per second for the? I have no idea. Sorry, man. Yo, what's good, muzzle community? Caleb White, what's up, man? Got banned from lives. Sad. Are you gonna get a TX22 with the FRT? Nah, probably not. It's cool. I don't have the funds because I am poor. So, you know, it is what it is. Hey guys, if you could do me a huge favor, please subscribe to the Muscle Broke channel. What's the little button on the back of the Glock? So this is a 22 Ruger Mark IV clone-esque, and that is just the bolt. It's the Volkortsen competition bolt. You should. They're like 300 Dino Nuggets. The problem there, Caleb White, is I simply do not have 300 Dino Nuggets. I do not have much real estate cash flow at the moment. I am subscribed. Thank you. I appreciate you being subscribed. Have you heard about the Glocks discontinuing most of their guns? Yeah, it's kind of lame sauce. It do be sad. It be like that. Yeah, man, it's rough out here. Stupid gun nuts. I hate your stupid guns. Well, get off the stream then, bro. I stay sub. Hell yeah, Caleb. That 22 is nice. Yeah, the 1,000-round range review for the Raptor is up on the channel. It's a lot of fun. It's a cool little gun. It's cool. Who cares about Glocks? They suck. I think they have their place. I like my Glock 17. I got a good old-fashioned Glock 17 Jennifer 3. Do you have any electric guns? No. What would a good range gun be? Bolt action. I've heard good things about Christensen Arms. Yeah, Christensen Arms is solid. AK with a knife is crazy. Yeah, dude, it's pretty cool. Old school vibes. Womp womp. Are there any? I don't know what that means. How much did the 22? I think all in 11.00 Dino Nuggets per chance. Reminder to the AI chat moderators, there are no firearm sales on the channel. There's no touching of firearms. There's no shooting of firearms. There's no transportation of firearms. Everything's pointed in a safe direction. Everything's unloaded, and I'm a professional. What about the 1911? I only have one 1911, a true 1911, and it didn't work at all. Did the bayonet come with the sleeve? Yes. 6.5 Creedmoor? Question mark. I prefer 308. It's less expensive. What's that red one? Volkortsen upper, tandem cross lower, the Raptor. Your thoughts on Comblock guns, and do you wish they would make a comeback? Yeah, 100%. I love old school guns. Have you tested the Staccato 4.5 HD? No, I haven't. I think Staccato is incredibly overrated. Good guns, just way too expensive. Does the AK have matching SN parts? I believe so. You should get, I have 3 Zastava AKs. Do you like building guns or buy them already built? I like building them. It is cool when you get like the Adams Arms P2 comes like fully loaded from Adams Arms, which is pretty sick. But I do like putting them together myself. Just got my Echelon. Yeah, do the full metal grip. That'd be dope. I haven't watched any of your videos before today, but would you consider an FRT? We have plenty of FRT stuff out on the channel. We actually have an FRT for the Vector coming. Combo like 30-30 20 gauge. I don't have any experience. EY asked a question. I am going to ignore that question, though. What are the attachments on the AK? Really none. We got the dong and the bayonet, and I did upgrade the trigger. Hello! I subbed. Thank you, Blueberry. What is the purpose on that thing of the back of the handgun? It's just it actually is how you charge it, because this doesn't like rack like a striker fire gun or really anything else. You have to rack the bolt separately because it's a fixed barrel. I have a Chinese AK and it looks a lot different than that one. What is the green and black gun? My brother in Christ, are you colorblind? Mini 14. I actually do have a Mini 14. I kind of hate it. It doesn't work very well. Very inaccurate. Kind of a piece of shit. Are the Ruger Mark IVs good? Yeah. Green. Yeah, actually, he actually may be colorblind. We might actually just have diagnosed this guy with colorblindness because males are typically more colorblind because the colorblind gene is on the Y chromosome, and they switch their red and green. They switch their red and green. They switch their red and green. Jesus Christ. Yes. Hey, if you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzle Brogue channel. Maybe let a couple go out the door? No. Do you have an arsenal? I do not. That's green, bro. It's definitely not green. That's funny. So from right to left, we got the MD63 by Gun Geeks. We have the Raptor, Tandem Cross, lower, Valkortzen upper, 22 LR. The Adams Arms, P2, piston-driven, AR. Do you open carry at Walmart? No. I like arsenals, just don't have one. Would you use that knife as a last resort if you run out of ammo? Or a first resort if I get the jump on you, because I think it'd be really cool. I don't think anybody who can legally concealed carry open carries. Yeah, I agree. I don't think there's much of a point to do that. Which one do you favor more, AR or AK? I like them both, but I would say AK overall. Hey guys, I really appreciate you stopping by to the Muzzle Brogue channel. Please subscribe to the Muzzle Brogue channel. I really would appreciate it. It helps me out a ton. It is free to do. Subscribe to the channel. We have plenty of 1,000-round range reviews for your viewing pleasure, plenty of shorts, plenty of everything. Go watch my most recent short. It dropped 27 minutes ago. I have no idea what it's about, but it is up on the channel. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Subscribe, and I will see you hopefully on tomorrow's live stream. I love you all to death. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone's support. Y'all have a great afternoon.